we got a problem with plastic. According to a study done by the University of Georgia, 18 billion pounds of plastic trash winds up in our oceans each year, taking thousands of years to eventually decay. Today I will be telling you about the effects and impact that waste in the ocean has on humans and animals, and what our future would look like if it doesn't stop. Rubicon Global, a recycling company that specializes in oceanic pollution, released an article where researchers say there are about 25 trillion pieces of trash in our oceans. This includes the 269,000 tons that float on the water surface. This means that for every square mile of ocean, there's approximately around 45,000 pieces of trash floating in it. Rubicon's goal is to reduce this number with their technology-based company in recycling. The most common pieces of plastic found in our oceans include plastic cigarette butts, food wrappers, plastic beverage bottles, plastic bottle caps, and plastic straws. As you can see in this graph, cigarettes are the leading number on this graph. And then you have the blue here, you have plastic bags, plastic bottles, tableware, caps and lids, and then food wrappers. Not only does plastic waste in the oceans affect us as humans, but it also greatly affects the wildlife that depend on the ocean to survive. Going back to the recycling company, Rubicon Global, around 100,000 marine animals are killed each year from ingesting or getting tangled in plasticware. This doesn't include the 1 million plus seabirds that are killed each year from ocean pollution. Humans can greatly be affected by this as well. Earth Day Network says that many fish humans consume, including brown trout, cisco, and perch, have at one time or another ingested plastic microfibers. This could potentially lead to types of sicknesses. If the pollution in the ocean doesn't stop, it could hurt us and animals even more in the future. National Geographic says that a dead zone in the ocean is a low oxygen area, and that dead zones occur because of the process called eutrophication, which happens when a body of water gets too much nutrients. According to National Geographic, there are dead zones in our ocean the size of New Jersey. If this continues to occur, more larger dead zones will be produced. EarthDay.org states that if the pollution in the oceans don't stop by the year 2050, there will be more weight in plastic than the weight of all the fish in the ocean. There has also been plastic found in the ocean as far as 11 kilometers deep, meaning synthetic fibers have contaminated even the most remote places on Earth. As you can see, there are many effects of the pollution on the ocean. If people keep polluting the plastic with other harmful materials, our ocean will only get worse. Humans will continue to get sick, and the animals that depend on the ocean will continue to fall in numbers. This graph shows the amount of trash that is in each ocean in tons. As you can see here, the North Pacific has 96,400 tons. The Indian Ocean has 59,130 tons. And the North Atlantic has 56,470 tons. And globally, it has 268,950 tons.